To improve the living conditions in two of the poorest provinces in the Philippines, the Millennium Challenge Corporation extended a grant that focused on the rehabilitation of roads from Samar to Eastern Samar. The Secondary National Roads Development Project is a partnership between the Millennium Challenge Account Philippines and the Department of Public Works and Highways, aimed at reducing vehicle operating costs, faster and safer travel, and better access to the basic needs of the communities.
I think the main reason for choosing Eastern Samar is Eastern Samar has always been among the poorest provinces for the longest time. For a simple reason that it is vulnerable to typhoons because it is facing the Pacific coast.
The Secondary National Roads Development Project involved the construction and rehabilitation of 222 kilometers of road from Parana Samar to Giwan, Eastern Samar. This also included the construction and rehabilitation of 61 bridges. As well as improvements to various road infrastructure and pedestrian features.
In the Secondary National Roads Development Project, we've seen how 222-kilometer road and 61 bridges have really impacted the more than 300,000 people living in the Samar and Eastern Samar municipalities and one city. Whereas they used to call it the hell roads, now they say it's such a heavenly road.
Since the completion of the project, industry and commerce have greatly improved throughout the two provinces. People now have more investment opportunities and have better access to basic services.
The Secondary National Road Program means bringing the connectivity of the people of Eastern Samar to the major centers.
It makes the long travel shorter because we have now good highways. Second is we are able to encourage our people to produce more and they can easily transport their products to the market. And the third is the place becomes attractive now to other people outside of the place, like tourists who are willing to come and see the beautiful place of the island.
Yung noon, mahirap pa yung kalsada, mahirap mamasada. Kasi yung mga tao takot sumakay kasi mahirap yung daan. Hindi kagaya ngayon na maganda na. Madali kaming makaalis, madali ring kumita.
In the aftermath of Super Typhoon Yolanda that brought havoc in many parts of Eastern Samar in November 2013, the Secondary National Roads Development Project became even more significant. Millennium Challenge Account Philippines road contractors immediately mobilized their trucks and heavy equipment to help in the clearing operations, which made it easier for the delivery of relief goods to typhoon-devastated areas. In the town of Hernani, one of the hardest hit by Yolanda, Millennium Challenge Account Philippines and its contractors moved swiftly to prioritize the rehabilitation of the roads.
Napakaking tulong ho ang naidulot ng Millennium Challenge Corporation kasi inayos nila kagad yung mga daan sa amin. At saka yung na-wash out na mga espalto at sa mga simento, as soon as possible, ginawa kagad ng Millennium Challenge Corporation at naging maayos yung daan sa amin.
The roads is vital so that we would be able to bring so many things here, the supplies and the development, especially at this time wherein we are recovering.
In undertaking road rehabilitation, Millennium Challenge Corporation and Millennium Challenge Account Philippines made sure that the resettlement policy framework and a resettlement action plan were firmly in place and implemented so that project-affected entities are not worse off during or after the project. Gender equality in the workplace is also an important element in the road project. Free training for non-traditional skills such as welding and carpentry were offered to women in the communities. Not only are they given equal opportunity at the workplace, women and other vulnerable members of the society were also protected from social risks, such as trafficking in persons. Through a non-government organization, Millennium Challenge Account Philippines collaborated with local government units, the police, the church, and community leaders in initiating an extensive anti-TIP education campaign to detect and report trafficking cases in the communities. With the destruction of the environment caused by Super Typhoon Yolanda and the unavoidable cutting of trees because of road rehabilitation, Millennium Challenge Account Philippines launched a tree replacement program that also gave birth to a convergence of the Department of Public Works and Highways, the Department of Social Welfare and Development, and the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. To protect their newly rehabilitated roads, people's organizations have been formed as part of the Community-Managed Road Maintenance Program, a convergence initiative of the Department of Public Works and Highways, Department of Social Welfare and Development, and the Road Board.
We'd like to thank the U.S. government under the MCC program and in particular the MCA-Philippines, because for the last 4 or 5 years we've been working with them very closely, and we appreciate all the support, their openness in terms of the suggestions coming from the PWH.
So I am very grateful to MCC who financed this project implemented by MCA-P.
Maraming salamat ho sa Millennium Challenge Corporation at ginawa kaagad nila yung daan sa amin. After Yolanda, malaking tulong sa amin yon. Kung hindi sa kanila, sa Millennium Challenge Corporation, malamang hindi pa ganito kaunlad yung bayan namin ngayon.
Together, the Millennium Challenge Corporation and the Millennium Challenge Account Philippines will keep striving to clear the way towards uplifting the lives for all Filipinos and provide a hopeful and better tomorrow.